Alright folks, Polly here for another video for you. And what am I going to do? I'm going to give you a tour of my office. And I'm recording this on my old GoPro Hero 3. I also had a Hero 4, but that thing took a crap. So, yeah, we're going to go in, look at the office. My office is through these double doors. Let's begin. Here it is. Yeah, the Sony FDR. I went to go use it and the battery was dead, so I got it charging. Yes, I do have two other batteries, but they're probably dead too. So let's close the door or the little lady will interrupt us. Yeah, first thing you see is a couch. Couch has one of those cheap couch covers. Now, if you're married to a Filipina, or if you know a Filipino of any sex, look at their couch. Many times they cover their couch. Such be the case here. Little lady, she says she had to cover the couch because I stink it up. I don't know. But yeah, she put this cover on here. Couch looks perfectly fine underneath. Trust me on that. Yeah, up here in the corner I got my Apache case. That's what I keep most of my camera gear in. Well, most of the camera gear that I use. I do have another big container with more camera stuff. There's my gym bag and my weightlifting log. Of course, you gotta have a trash can in your office. Here is the control center. I like this desk, so I bought it. I bought it off of Amazon, and a little lady said she didn't like it. And then when the guapo nephew came over, he says, "Wow, I have the same desk." He said his was smaller though. Yeah, cheap chair. I got the Asus computer laptop. I love this computer. Bought it maybe now 4 years ago. It's going to have updates, I think, up to 7 years. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. This thing, brand new about 4 years ago, was a little over $1,000. I'm happy with it. It works great for me, for editing, whatever I'm doing. Got this Samsung curved screen monitor. I recently got that. I was so happy to get it. I hooked it up and I started watching a video. No sound, so I had to get some cheap speakers. They work fine just for watching YouTube or something like that. If I want to listen to music, I'll use this here Bose speaker, which kicks out pretty good. It's really nice. But yeah, I got an external keyboard, and I like this setup the way I have it. Wireless mouse. Here's my microphone that I've been using as of late. That's a case that this goes into. My Planet Apes cup. My brother made this for me. He made me 2 cups, so I still have one, but the other one's smaller. This one was my go-to everyday coffee cup, but I made a mistake and heated up some water in the microwave, but there was no water in the cup, so it cracked this cup. So now it's the official pen holder. Yeah, down here you see a whole bunch of riffraff. You got a spray bottle of bear spray. I do have another one in the truck. Got a tripod. I've had this tripod for a long time. Got the Sony headphones. These things are pretty good. Used them a lot when we were in the... No, I bought these after the Philippines. I had my other ones. But yeah, and there's my security system, base, whatever, component. Got some wires that's laying around. I'll probably hear about that. And in the corner, that mirror is, that's the earliest I can go in my memory in my life. I remember this thing in the house I originally grew up in, and it was hanging up on the wall. I don't know what that's all about, but it's like a mirror, and it's got this lady there. I don't know if she's knitting or what. Looks like it. Maybe she's reading and doing homework. There's a little ball on the bottom. The dog's waiting for her to play with the ball. For many years I always thought that was a ball of yarn and she was knitting, but I guess I'm wrong. Yeah, right here, Michigan clock. No need to explain anymore. Got a 50, I don't know, what is this, 55-inch TV. Yeah, all of our TVs are on the floor. My son says, doesn't that hurt your neck? Doesn't bother me. There's a FDR, the Sony FDR X3000. And some books. Still being new in this house. Not everything has a place yet. Closet, I'm not even going to show you that. This is my closet. Yes, DVDs. I do have DVDs. I have all the Planet of the Apes movies, and that's what I watch it on. I got some nice World War II movies, and I have to admit I had to get rid of all my Waltons DVDs. I had every episode of the Waltons. I had to get rid of them during the movie. Got that little runner there. Got this carpet here. Probably needs a little vacuum. But yeah, it's a pretty nice office. I anticipate a little lady taking it away from me at some point. Who knows? If she thinks I'm stinking it up too much in here, she probably will.